Are you a flat or you like bulby?
I like
Bulb.
Like a no.
I don't
Like a Brazilian, you know what I mean? Where it sticks out.
I look like
you know.
I like the type of that I look like I'd like. You know what I mean? So
All
like,
right, flat.
I would.
You look like you like flat. Like bony.
I wouldn't say flat.
Yeah.
But I would say feminine. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, so not like some people like J-Lo. That doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Or Kim Kardashian. That's
it's too much.
Well, let me ask the other dorky white guy.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Well, he's dating. He's married to a Korean, and they generally have bony.
Yeah.
Is it bony?
I have an appreciation for bulbous.
Yeah. But your wife does not have one.
No.
Okay. And there's no shame in the game.
You want what you can't have.
Yeah. There's no shame in the game. I mean, I probably won't want to talk about this, but I'll express myself.
Yeah.
And you might not have to add to it.
Yeah.
But there's a specific kind of vagina I like.
All right, I won't ask.
You know what I mean? And I like, I'm more of a.
You're curating, isn't it?
What?
I mean, like, isn't there kind of like? I always thought that like there was like a pheromone thing. I mean, I've been married for 20.
There is a pheromone thing.
But like, so you're sitting there, you're going, because we've all had like crushes on women, and then you kiss them and you're like, oh, it's okay. It's a little weird. You're like doing like a taste test or something like that.
I'll tell you what it's like. It's like the prize in a Cracker Jack box. You don't know what you're going to get, right?
They're usually tattoos.
Yeah.
Or a piece of gum.
Yeah, like a piece of gum, right?
Wait, what's Cracker Jack? Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I was thinking about Apple Jacks. You ever had Apple Jacks?
I have had it.
But you've had Cracker Jacks?
Is it the box?
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
It's a box. There's nothing in it. It's the
crackers.
box.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crackers, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not cracker.
Is it with
It's
the animals?
Popcorn. It's popcorn covered in caramel.
You're thinking animal cracker.
Like
Yeah.
at a baseball game.
I mean, but what the fuck, man?
I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah. So let me make my point, okay? My point is this, okay? It's just like, it's not a deal breaker for me, but if I really like a girl and I go, I have feelings and we really get along, and then eventually we get to a point where I get to see, the vagina, right?
Yeah.
There are times where I go, shucks.
And
You know what I mean? And it's like, I just, it's not.
All right, let's take a round of hands here.
Yeah.
From any of the men in the room that have actually had sex. Who has... no, I'm joking.
Yeah.
That me?
No. But like, I find your approach unique, right? Or is that unique, or like, is it a generational thing where guys are like, yeah,
I'm happy to be there.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. You're happy.
I'm happy to be there.
Okay,
I'm
good.
happy to
Be
be
in the
there.
club.
What?
I'm just happy to
Happy
be
the
there.
bastard didn't kick me out.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
just grateful.
You're happy that the chloroform has some...
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. I think that everyone in the room is lying to me.
Really?
There's no way. Yeah, if it was a roast beef situation, there's got to be like, shucks.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's all. I mean,
No, so I think that...
Is this wrong to?
It's just you going, shucks, just staring at it.
I say it in my mind. I don't say it out
And so
loud.
you say, aw shucks, because what is the disappointment there?
It's not the style that I like, but it's like,
style.
but I'll be another Frank. I'll be Frank again. All right.
All right, you be Frank.
I'll be Frank. I'll be Frank Caliendo. No, no. So,
John Madden.
what I want to say is there have been women that have seen my situation and I could see in their eyes like, shucks. Yeah. And they look in there, they go, and they go, I guess this is what, it is.
Wow.
Right. And I go, but we like each other, right? Yeah. And I've stayed in many years.
You must be so relieved that you have them gagged.
Yeah. But it's like, there's been an shucksy kind of a moment that I've seen in them. I've been told that I have boyfriends.
But that might be you imagining that, right? This goes back.
Well, here's the face. Here's the face.
Yeah.
Can I show you the face?
Yeah.
Zip, underwear down.
Really? Who are these?
No, that's not that.
Yeah,
It's
I
not,
mean,
it's not that. Yeah.
by the way,
I'd kill myself if that happened. That'd be so depressing.
What I thought was so, I mean, this is my second time coming here, and I feel like, when you arrive for a podcast for comedians, in a way, it's like you're going to therapy. You know what I mean? It's like, do you need to use the bathroom? Okay, and now come in here and say all these things that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if that has any.
Um,
but back to you and your.
No, I'm just. These are just thoughts that I have. I could be wrong, but it's just like, I do have. Even like, do you like breasts or no? Do you have a style of breast that you like?
I do not like gigantic.
Me, dude, bro.
too.
Amen.
Right?
Amen. I like kiwi fruit.
Yeah, I like the
yeah.
champagne glass.
Yeah, champagne glass. Yeah,
Right.
very good.
What does those look like?
They look like a champagne glass. So, like, it's supposedly a champagne glass. You've seen a champagne glass,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
So, like, if you put that up, that's supposedly, I don't know.
Jaime, do you have a preference? Like, give me, give me,
Like I said, I'm just grateful to what I have.
Yeah.
what you have.
Or what I get from her.
Well, you know what? Dude, ultimately, dude, I think you're right. I think I'm grateful too, because all my life, up until I started stand-up, I really had nobody.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only when I had the confidence
Yep.
of doing stand-up and like, oh, people do like me, or I am worthwhile, or whatever. And then you also can feel it. I remember the first time, I mean, I've told this story before, but my story was, since I was a kid, nothing, and I was 23 years old, and at the Comedy Store in La Jolla, is where I started, they used to, if you were a doorman, you were able to host one of the weekend shows, which is huge because it's like the headliners come in, and that's how I met Paulie back then, and all these Dice and all these kind of guys, right? Wow. And so I remember one night, there was a beautiful girl in the front row, and back then there was no cell phones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then after the show, I was, I closed out the show, like one more time for whoever it was, and I get up, and I turn to this girl, and I go, did you have a good time? Yeah. And she goes, oh, yeah, I did. And at like 1 a.m, I was like mopping the Comedy Store, and Fred Burns, the manager, goes, Lee, you have a phone call. Oh. Right? And I go to the phone, and it's that girl.
Oh, my God.
She goes, hey, I just never got your name, or like, you just seem so sweet, and you're so funny. She goes, you want to hang out? And that's how it happened. Wow. I couldn't believe it. It was like winning the lottery. Yeah. That feeling.
Yeah. No, it is. And the amazing thing is that woman was Hillary Clinton. I remember.
That's how old you are.
I remember so clearly the going into the DC Improv.
Love
and
that room.
A great room,
right?
Room. And so going into the DC Improv, and this is finally when I was headlining.
What year do you know?
1901. No, it was, I don't know when it was. Yeah. And I was headlining, and I think I had gotten some confidence, but I remember this moment so clearly because it was after the show. So like before the show, before they had the green room there, you would kind of just hang in the back or hang in the hallway outside of the room. But if you wanted to watch, you had to be in the room with the audience.
It's like the Addison Improv's like that.
And the audience, they don't know who you are, or they don't really care. And so I remember standing in the room, and I was like, these people have no idea who I am. That's fine. And I did my show, and then afterwards I was selling CDs, and I remember thinking like, are these girls flirting with me?
Oh.
And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, they, because I had this good show, they are treating me differently.
Yeah.
I have to remember that like this is not about who I am. This is about what they've seen. Like, it's not like I'm suddenly good looking. And then like a week later, I was like, I'm good looking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, no, but I knew it's like, oh, this is purely the runoff from the show. this is not what they really think. And I was like, I gotta make sure that I don't buy the hype.